just want to say quickly, the first few clips in this video were filmed quite a while ago. Let's see if you can tell which ones they are. Hello, this is Up to a Million, and welcome to another episode on the Conquercraft server. It is episode 9, and today we are starting things off somewhere where you may recognize. This used to be my sand and sandstone mine, which still is here, but it's now back here, there, and I have built a villager trading hall in this area. So how it works is the villagers in here, there will be a block here, so they won't be able to get out, and there's going to be a zombie in this area here, and whenever you want the zombie to come and zombify the villager, you just flick the lever of that villager and they get lowered down, so the zombie can do that. But as you may be noticing, there are no villagers, which is something I need to fix. So yeah, I'm going to try and get some villagers in here now. So I have successfully picked up a villager, and I'm now taking him over to the bit in the villager trading hall where he needs to be. Hopefully I'll be able to get him in. Okay, so what? How on earth did he just get suffocated there? So I need, hopefully. Okay, apparently he went to one all the way over there. Oh dear. Okay, apparently he likes this one. I'll sort this out. This guy just went in here on his own. He was literally all the way over there at the breeder, and he walked all the way over here, and then walked into a pod. This guy is definitely my favorite villager. But yeah, I've got 2 in so far. There's another one up there, so I'll just keep going. You know how I was saying that guy was the best villager and I love him? Well, this guy is the worst villager. I keep getting him so close to being in the pod, and then he just runs right to the other side of the room as soon as I'm nearly there. But yeah, I am making some progress. I finally got that guy in. But yeah, now I'll just cut to when I'm done. Okay, so I now finally have all of my villagers in here. But I've realized that, so in order to trade with them, we need to cure them from being a zombie to get their prices lower. But we can't cure them without weakness potions, and we can't get weakness potions without brewing them with blaze powder, and we don't have blaze rods yet, and we also need a blaze rod to make the brewing stand for the cleric. So what we're going to do is I am going to go with Hamish to a nether fortress, and I'm gonna live stream it. So that will happen sometime this month. I'm not sure when, but it just means that I won't be able to get all my fancy gear and stuff in this episode. But now let's get on to the main point of this video, which is building a minigame. So my game is going to be called The Treasure Chests, and this is my design for the interior. And basically the idea is that all these chests, well, 6 of the chests will be filled with a prize, 4 of them will be empty. One of the ones with the prize will have a jackpot prize, and as you can see, if I try and open this, I can't because there's a block above it. So what happens is a player will come in, they'll pay, and they'll have to pick one at random without knowing what's inside it. They'll press the button, as you can see, I'm still pretty bad at using the controller. I do need a bit more practice, but it then pushes the chest out, or unlocks it, so that they can open it and take their prize if there is one. And the design is just pretty basic. I just wanted to make the room not look too boring. And then here's my design for the outside. So I thought, well, where would you find treasure chests? Or chests? Maybe in a castle. But I thought that would look too much like my shop from season 1 over here. So I thought, where else would you find treasure chests? Well, buried under sand. So I've got an X marks the spot on the roof. I thought I used sand at first, but then I tried this and I thought the smooth sandstone looked better. So this is going to be the outside, like the final design for how it's going to look. And then I did the inside separately so that you can see how it all works. And I'm going to have a little gap between the layers here with instructions and stuff. But yeah, that's my idea for the minigame, so let's get building. But first, just a quick update on what I've done since the last episode. So I kept getting eggs, I tossed all the eggs in there. After a while I had loads of chickens, as you can see, so I flicked the lever, and the farm is working, but it wasn't giving me very much chicken. So I thought maybe, well, I figured that the items must be burning up in the lava. So I replaced the hopper with the hopper minecart to see if that helped. But it's not really helping, because we still don't have very much at all. So it turns out this won't be my main food source after all. And the other thing I've done is made this little... Oh, I can hear a zombie. That was a rude interruption, but as I was saying, the other thing I've done is made this little shop for custom posters. A bit like this one that I made for Shark Attack, and it's 10 diamonds for a design, but you can have as many copies as you want. But before you can build, you've got to gather resources, and boy isn't farming snow the most satisfying thing. But yeah. This is the first time I've properly played Conquercraft in a very long time, and if you can't tell from my tone, which obviously you can't because my voice never has any tone, I'm very excited. But yeah, I also need to go gather up some sandstone and smelt it, but I'll see you once I've done that. So I've gathered up all my resources, and as you can see, I've just built this little shell. So now I'm just gonna continue building up the walls. So a lot of smooth sandstone, and as you can see, I've got all the other resources here as well. So I'm just going to finish building the walls and see you back then. So I've built up the walls, but it turns out that I forgot to account for the roof when counting how much sandstone I would need. And I also counted wrong because I've got this much as well. So I'm gonna need to go back and get a bit more to finish the roof, but we'll do the interior first. So I've worked out where all the chests and pistons need to go. So now I'm just going to put the redstone and buttons on each one. So if I just... So the redstone really is this simple, because all it is a piston pushing a chest away from a block. So all it needs is... Oh, it's not there. All it needs is a button on a block, then it powers this redstone, powering the piston, pushing it out. So it's very simple stuff. As if I just go on and place all of these. I am doing a lot of misplaces. This is my first day playing properly, like actually playing Minecraft with the controller rather than just using it, if that makes sense. Probably doesn't, but okay, wait, 2 more buttons. So I'm gonna fill in the floor off camera, and then we'll do the interior walls after that. And I've just realised that I've put all of the side ones in the wrong place. Oh wait, no, not all of the side ones, only these ones. Okay, phew. I mean, a bit embarrassing that I didn't notice that, but easily fixed. So I've done the floor, and I've done the oak portion of the walls. So now I've just got to fill in the snow here. And it turns out it's actually a good thing that I don't have, or didn't, yeah. It's actually a good thing that I don't have enough blocks for the roof, because it means I'm able to come on top of this bit to build. So although I am gonna have to spend time going back to my base to get a little bit more, it's gonna save me time overall, as it makes the building a lot quicker. Turns out I brought way more snow than I actually needed, but I forgot to count, so I decided I would just stay on the safe side. So now I will build the ceiling, and I'll do that off camera as well, because that's kind of boring. So I ran out of oak, and that was the last oak that I owned. So I'm just buying some more. The reason I'm paying 2 and not 1, oh gosh, that scared me. Ooh, I had no idea there was a creeper there. I'll fix that hole in just a sec. But as I was saying, the reason I'm paying 2 and not 1 is because I just feel 1 is too cheap for what it is. And I can easily afford to pay 2, so why wouldn't I? Okay, so I've added a little entrance area here, and there's going to be a lectern with the book, right, explaining the rules and how to play right there. And in here you can see I finished the ceiling, so all that's left to do of the actual building is to finish the roof and add, because as you can see it's empty, and add the X on top, and then I'll just need to add the book and the prizes, and then the game will be done. You know how I said forgetting the sandstone was going to save time in the long run? Well, that was stupid because I kept going back to my base, getting more sandstone, coming back here, it wasn't enough. I went back to my base, got more, came here, still wasn't enough. I made like 4 or 5 trips back to my base, so it definitely did not save time in the long run. But anyway, I finally have finished, and now I'm just adding the last bits of this on top. And that means that is the actual building now 100% done. So yeah, I've played well enough Minecraft for one day, so I'm going to stop now and come back tomorrow, and tomorrow I will do the prizes and also the instruction book at the start, and then it will be done. As soon as I stopped recording on this clip, a creeper blew up right next to me, and then as I was patching up the hole, another creeper blew up right next to me again. So yeah, sorry about the slight damage to your building, Hamish. Gosh. So it's the next day. Well, no, it's the day after that, because I was out all day yesterday. But anyway, so I've spent a while earlier today gathering up prizes, as you can see. So now I just need to make several trips to the shopping district, transporting them. And I've also written a book. So once I get everything transported, that'll be us done. So I filled up all the chests with their prizes, and I put a piece of dirt in each of the losing ones. Obviously I did the prizes off camera because one of the conquerors could easily just watch this video and then cheat the game. But anyway, the last prize is in, so I'm putting the block on top and the button, so they're all sealed up. And that leaves, that leaves the only thing left to do, to put down the lectern and put in the book. So I'll go through this quickly. You can pause the video if you want to read it. But yeah, that's just about all we've got time for. So yeah, whoops, wrong button. As I was saying, thanks very much for watching. Leave a like if you liked. Check out my other videos, and if you do tend to like my videos, just click that red button down below. See you next time.